I'm gonna play that video because woo. But I will play this video. Okay. The right, conservative, Trump is MAGA, Fox News, whatever you are, whoever you are, whatever. You're getting lazy, really, really lazy. It ain't like y'all was woke to begin with, but at the very least, you was putting forth some type of effort. You ain't even trying to put forth the effort now. Blaming a storm on Biden.
Just in case you were wondering if Fox News would find a way to blame Storm Hillary on Joe Biden, wonder no more.
The wrath of Tropical Storm Hillary. 42 million desperate souls in the path of the storm, which made landfall in Mexico several hours ago. But they let it right into the country because it's Biden's America. Its impact far from over. This is the first tropical storm to hit California since 1939, when Joe Biden started his Senate career.
Now, who says conservatives can't be funny?
It is.
But there's some armchair peanut chewing, not thinking at all person. Like, well, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. That kind of makes sense.
And here's how it makes the most sense, Marlon. See, Biden knew he couldn't let it come and hit a red state because it would be too obvious. So what he did was he got with the meteorological society and named it Hillary and sent it after California because it's a blue state and Hillary is the queen of blue and Gavin is from California and he's trying to be the president and Biden doesn't want him to be president, so he sent Hillary to go and get it. This is the country we live in. These people don't think. They just come up with some shit and run with it.
This is literally why you sit here and go, Marlon, why you don't argue with them? This is what you're giving me to argue with. This is what you're giving me to argue with. Are you serious? I will pull out a statement from my cousin. I would rather go outside and jump up and down in the damn rain than hold a conversation with y'all. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just
sometimes
not.
It's fun. Sometimes it's fun.
Is it?
I don't enjoy it anymore. I don't do it anymore. I can still say it's fun. I don't do it anymore because I'm too serious. But because you got to understand, for those of you guys out there, this is your first time seeing us. Thank you once again for tuning in. Really appreciated. You never know what you're gonna get while you're listening to us. All right. But yeah, you got to remember, I'm in a bunker mentality. I am functioning on how do I work with my community to strengthen ourselves and put us in a better competitive position economically, socially, and politically. That's where my passion is. That's where my heart is. How do I tie into the Black community and bring us forward? That's it. But within that, there is the cooperative arrangements that I'm most passionate about, which is I hope that there are similar efforts being made in the Mexican, El Salvadorian, all the various Latin communities. And then I'll work with those groups through my group, and we can do similar things where we can overlap. But yo, we up against, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we're losing, right? But it's only because of the infrastructure that's in place. And so I know it sounds like I'm like Debbie Downer, but you got to look at your opposite.
I specifically picked this video for that. I specifically picked this video to the realization that I want y'all to start realizing that y'all are not fighting ideologically juggernauts. You're picking people who literally, that's why I had a problem with the televised version of the Trump case, because I know what's coming, where you're going to TikTok the living hell out of the damn whole court case to argue your point. But
that's
am I
fine.
mad about? But am I mad about that? No, I'm more mad at the fact that, but that's what your audience wants.
Yes, but this is it.
We can make jokes about what this person said. I'm sorry, Paul. Let me say this.
No, go ahead.
We can joke and ha ha and he and that's so stupid and that's crazy and everything else. But you keep forgetting that as much as we're laughing, the people who are listening and agreeing with this are the ones that's going around, going from city to city, who went to a damn Dollar General shooting it up. So see, the joke is over now. The joke is over. Because you got people who believe in this bullshit. I'm in the second hour, so I can cut it as I won't. Who's believing this crap and just doing what Fox, sorry CNN, but your ass done got into the damn rut too. You ain't saying it out loud, but trust me, if you play the same damn video 24 hours a day, 7 days a week till you get to the next damn story, only because you done changed the panel, the analyzer, the attorney, the former attorney, the former DA, the former governor, the former mayor, and think you're going to get a different story. Your ass in the damn same category.
It's edutainment. You know what I'm saying? It's political theater. But like, I think it's important periodically, not always, because we can't always play in the nuance. But I think it's important periodically to split some of these things up a little bit. The people who are running around shooting people and killing people, those people were already unstable minded and being fed a constant diet of echo chamber just pushed them a little deeper into their delirium or hatred, and then they went out and did what they did. That in and of itself, there's only so much you can do, because if you want to stop that type of stuff, one, you never really will, because domestic terrorism has been with us for longer than the country's been here. So, but then it's just a matter of what are we willing to do as a society to combat the ability for these people to do this type of damage. And that's a long-term effort. And people oftentimes just don't want to put forth the long-term effort. And then you got the Fox, the CNNs, and yes, the MSNBCs, and all the rest of them, because they're not actually trying to distill information and help you understand things more often than not. They're all, from their vantage points, trying to just keep you engaged, right? So Fox is trying to keep you engaged by keeping you afraid. CNN is trying to keep you engaged by, I don't know what the hell they do nowadays, but there's just like TMZ for the news. It's pretty much CNN to me.
Yeah.
And then MSNBC, they're not trying to scare you. They're just trying to manipulate you into thinking you're better than everyone else, right? In their own kind of twisted way. So everybody's just trying to feed you whatever fuel will get you to continue to pay attention. But none of the big ones are trying to get to those who still use rational thought and highlight those people so that they can have real discussions. You're not really getting that, right? Chris Christie, right now he's on a mission, but he's the type of Republican that you could get into a room and you got to deal with a lot of his sound bites and weird rhetoric, but you could have a real conversation. You could put him with someone of his equal level of skill. So like, I'm going to say Gavin Newsom again, or Pete Buttigieg. You can get these kinds of personalities together and they could really have real good conversation. But do you ever see that happen? Instead, they go and get the different talking heads, put them on there, and they give them the marching orders before they turn on the camera. So they have to play a role. They have to play their character for their little segment. So they got that problem going on. And then you got your Trumpsters. I think some Trumpsters are truly diehard. They believe it because they're just that far. They're either really uneducated. Sorry to put that what you call it, stereotype on them. But a lot of times they really are fucking not intelligent, or not educated, and they're not intelligent, because that's two different things.
And Trump done told you that he loved his unintelligent supporter.
Right. So you got those, but then you have another ring, and those are the ones who are following a group. Right? They're not diehard, but they're believers because if they don't believe, they face ostracism. They're gonna get pushed out the crowd. Okay, they're gonna be ostracized.
Right. No, we got you.
Screw it.
We got you.
But and then you got another ring who are they're just opportunists. You know, this is how I can make some money, and this is where the party's going, so I'm gonna go with it until the party changes direction. And then there's like different layers to it. So, you know.
All right, last video of the night. And what I promised myself, which is funny because we got a few new viewers, by the way, and I truly appreciate it. We already got Evil Ways coming in. I appreciate it. We got Breezer that came in to drop some comments in, and I appreciate you, which you're coming in at the end part of the show. So I hope that you will return when we get like real deep into conversations and everything. But even if you don't, I appreciate you being here too. I truly appreciate it.